Those are the odds for Coach of the Year, courtesy of DraftKings Sportsbook. You see the favorite is the guy we talked about at the top of the show, suggests wearing a diaper during Lions games, plus 150. Clear favorite, DeMeco Ryans, 3-1. Just behind him, there's Mike McDaniel, 6-1. Kevin O'Connell, plus 750, 7.5-1. And the rest on the list. So we're going to do a draft today, Christopher, not just of the guys who we think will win it eventually, but the guys who would get it right now. 10 weeks in, no more games to be played. You know, they always say, if the season ended today.
Yeah.
And I always say, if the season ended today, that means something really bad happened. Like, if the season ends today, it's time to go get in the bunker because the nuclear missiles are in the air. That's a kind of a dark turn that we take on a Wednesday morning. Anyway.
Don't forget to put your diaper on.
That's one example of how the season would end.
Right, yeah.
That's an example. That's true. That's true. When you're going to go to the bunker, you got to take a pack of the best available adult undergarments for such occasions. Okay, so you're up first. Coach of the Year as of right now, if the season ends today and we're in a bunker wearing our diapers.
Well, I'm gonna go with Mike McDaniel, the Miami Dolphins. Like, I know that they haven't beat elite teams, but I still look at it and go, like, who has dominated the conversation for the most part the first 10 weeks of the season? It's the Miami Dolphins and their offense. They're revolutionary in what they're doing there. So, you know, yes, they're 6-3. They're the best running team in football, the best passing team in football, the best scoring team in football. I mean, they do it all. So that's where I'll look at it and give him my first pick there. But Mike McDaniel, what he's doing with Tua, Tyreek Hill, Waddle, all of that, the run game, it's special, and we haven't seen an offense dominate in this many categories in quite some time.
When people ask me how you determine Coach of the Year, I always say that it is basically the coach whose team most exceeded the generally accepted expectations entering the season.
Yeah.
And it's very loose and qualitative. But under that standard, it's got to be DeMeco Ryans. Because the Texans were the one team in the AFC that we said before the season, they got no chance. They got no chance. The Texans and then maybe the Raiders are the two teams in the AFC that had no chance. And look at where the Texans are at 5-4. They beat the Buccaneers in that thrilling come-from-behind win. They beat the crap out of the Steelers early in the year. They beat the Jaguars by 20 on the road. And most recently, they went into Cincinnati and took down a very hot Bengals team with another last-second win. He's getting the most out of C.J. Stroud. Now, again, may have to worry about replacing Bobby Slowick, the offensive coordinator, after the season, but so be it. DeMeco Ryans has done far more than anyone ever would have expected with the Texans, and that team has emerged from multiple years of Jack Easterby-induced darkness to become a relevant force in the NFL again.
Yeah, I like your pick. He certainly is on my list for sure. I mean, yeah, definitely exceeded expectations. The defense has been damn good. And then, you know, how they've managed C.J. Stroud and what they've gotten out of him and that whole situation, you know, on starting him, when to make him the starter, all that type of stuff. That all goes to the head coach, too, having a good feel for what was right for their team and C.J. Stroud. So I'm with you there. Good pick. DeMeco Ryans been phenomenal. You know, you said it. It's like the team that exceeds expectations, except for this one team right here, where I'm going to go with Dan Campbell as the next pick. You know, we all knew the Lions had the potential to be good. It's one thing to talk about it and, oh, they ended the season last year, you know, playing this way, right? But there's been a stench in Detroit around that organization for a long, long time. He is the reason it's different there, you know? And, yeah, that he didn't change all the culture this year, but he's changed the culture up to this point to get that team to believe. And it's one thing to be, hey, you know, they're going to be a good team there. And then it's another thing to go out and, whoa, hey, well, they did beat the Kansas City Chiefs in week 1. Whoa, they are beating the teams they're supposed to beat. And, you know, of course, really damn good against the teams they shouldn't either. They're 7-2. I'm going to go with Dan Campbell.
I'm going to go with Kevin O'Connell. When you look at how they started 1-4, they turned it around. Kirk Cousins gets injured for the year, and it's done and it's over. But wait, no, it's not. They're 6-4, and they're very much alive. We're just going to hold this to 2 rounds. We got something we got to get to on the other side of the break. Before we take a break, don't forget on DraftKings Sportsbook this season, new customers can bet $5 and pocket $150 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, all customers can get a no-sweat same-game parlay every single day. Download the app and use the promo code PFT Live when you sign up. DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.